Hello guys, these are my 6 teams that I'm playing in the second phase of Mekkatorque. Why the second phase? Because the boss gets 50% more stronger than before, that's why. So I'm going to show here about the timing that I'm using. My team is not spectacular, okay? My team is totally simple here. It's not like I want to say that I'm not a whale, all right? Because I do not have specific artifacts for part of specific heroes, and and I do not also have the level of inspiration according to some other players, just simple as that, right? And of course that influences in terms of equipment as well. I didn't have much lucky in terms of this season here for part of equipment, even though I farmed a lot, but I didn't get the right gear there that could help me to change the situation some way. Even though I got something that is decent, it's totally useful, right? So as you guys can see right here, we have the first team. The first team that is my born hero. Okay, for this team here, guys, even though I did 1 billion damage there, it's not easy at all, mainly because my Ascetus here, my Ascetus is not using his artifact. Okay, that's the thing. So I'm using a specific mythical artifact, but it's not his artifact, okay? That's another situation, because I know that if I have his artifact, my damage here should be much more than exactly what it is. I could be able to reach probably 1.3 billion damage, okay? If I have his artifact, but I don't have it, all right? That's the thing. But I'm going to show here each team that I use, just for guys have an idea, and then I'm going to show even in terms of the timing, because timing is exactly what matters. Look at this one. This is exactly my summon heroes. The big change that I had here, it was this guy here. Okay, I couldn't be able to use Ursilas. I was using Ursilas, then I decided to place this guy here. It worked for me, it worked for me, and I placed him with this emissary gear. I placed him even with the rip, okay? And that brought me a big difference here in terms of damage, all right? So I decided to use the ribs on him, all right? But you can use even an epic hero, that is Irma, for this composition here, for the second phase, okay, instead of using Silas. Now here is the same thing, is more about lucky, guys, lucky, and then of course, you have to have very good equipment here, but I tell you, you have to repeat many times, because unfortunately the boss is possible to kill your Twitch here. If you have Twitch in your account, or the boss can kill any other hero here for part of these two here, but it's supposed to kill these others as well. But it's more about Twitch. If the boss kill Twitch in the battle, that's going to change the aspect of your battle. Here, I changed a little bit the timing here. And the big difference for this one, because I placed this guy with the criticals right there, instead of Caspar, and then these guys brought me better damage as well, that's the thing that I did. And then here, my Frost heroes. The big relevant thing here about it was the timing. The time you have to change between 15 to 30 seconds to choose specific heroes right here, being about the supporters. And then this guy here, guys, is better to build him with very good criticals as well, instead of just placing him to have attack power. On this way, you're gonna be able to reach very good damage in the first phase of this boss. It's possible to reach even 400 up million damage, and just simple as that. And then here is my Ice Blast team, and I tried everything that I could be able to try to improve this damage here. I reached over 400 million before. I did this yesterday. I changed a little bit the timing here as well, but I'm doing some tests today. So this is exactly the teams that I built. So I'm going to show you here the timing for each one, okay? Just for guys to have an idea. I already play with you my summon heroes. My summons no, my poison heroes. I did very good damage actually, and I'm going to show here in a quick way. So just so guys have an idea. So damage and damage no. So he quartz. So you guys can see here I did 100 million more damage today. But that happened after that I tried over around 30 battles. You know, you have to do that, guys, if you'd like to do very good damage here. I stopped because like I didn't want to be try over because the boss was killing one of my heroes there. I was getting upset, you know. I was reaching 850 880 and like it was always on that way, and then when I reached 900 something, then I, you know what, I'm gonna save this, because even though I was eager to reach 1 billion damage, I thought no, I'm not going to do that, you know, like, because I mean my positioning here is top 50, is not top 20, and for me it's okay. All right, I'm not fighting there between the top 20 here players, so I'm okay with that. All right, but I'm going to show the timing now. So I'm going to show the timing now from each one. Okay, I was explaining to you in terms of the damage and everything, but it's possible I show here the timing. So this is exactly my team and the timing that I used for summons. Okay, today guys, what happened here in terms of my channel, I'm always playing live videos and I build my heroes there. My live videos take longer sometimes. If you check the videos there, my marathon, for the first time that I build all the 6 teams, you guys are going to see I brought live videos every single day because I always modify something in terms of these battles, okay, to improve the damage stuff. So this was my team that I use for summons. The frost heroes, I changed a bit the timing here. This is the timing that I used. I put everybody 30 here, but before these 2 guys here, for the first time that I fought against this boss, when the boss was a bit easier to do, well, I was placing here 15 seconds instead of 30. Okay, so my wide heroes here, look at the timing. This is my wide heroes. I used the same timing for the first time. Okay, I didn't change anything. What I changed, it was about equipment. In some equipments, I improved the gear for her, and even for this guy I improved a little bit, and then I improved even the enlightenment here and attack power for Flora. Okay, but I think that I can do it even better. Born Hero, same thing. It was equipments that I changed here, and I changed it even in terms of timing. Sometimes it was differently, between 15 seconds. I changed it, no, it was a bit more here actually. Instead of 19.5, I changed for 16.5. But even here, there was something with 15 seconds. I did 1 billion before. But then I changed the heroes. I improved even in terms of criticals as well, part of these 2 guys, you know, and then I reached 1 billion again, you know. So yeah, this is exactly the improvement that I did in terms of the Born Heroes. Ice Blast, I changed a little bit the timing, but not much. But actually this timing here is the same of the Vortex. Okay, and then I was just keep trying the same thing, you know. I didn't change much thing in terms of these heroes. This was exactly the first Born Heroes that I used. Look at the composition timing. It's totally different than before. Okay, and then Poison here. Poison is the one that I changed a little bit the timing. Look at this, the timer has been changed. Just one hero got 15 seconds here. Before I had another hero with 15 seconds, you know. I just changed, but this is the time for my poison, but we have to keep trying to reach the best damage possible, you know. So this was exactly the timing here, influenced by each one, guys, each one here. All right, and again, this was the big thing here, part of this helped me a lot. But if you guys note here, my Born Heroes got the same thing, you know. And what I suggest you to what you guys have to look here between these heroes, mainly this one here, is about the skill haste. Okay, some of these heroes, guys, it depends of skill haste, you know, just like to keep in mind about that, because that influences as well, right? Some of them here are part of the skill haste. Okay, just simple as that, you know. Skill haste is totally essential. It helps a lot in terms of improvement in some way, you know. Today I'm gonna be working more. I invite you to come to my live video. I'd like to say thank you very much, Mitchell. Mitchell is from Germany. He does easily 6 billion damage, and of course that's a lot of work that he plays on it, you know. But not just him, there are some other guys as well that they are doing very well. They come to my live video, they even help with me many times, you know. I really appreciate when they help me here, when they come to my live videos, you know. And Roar, he used to come here as well, and Bakus, many people, you know, many people always coming to my live videos. They try to help me in some way. That's really nice, part of each player, you know, guys. I really appreciate for your supports, you know. Guys help me a lot, mainly in terms of this damage right here. And I'm going to need more help for sure in the future there, because like my time is gonna be the minimum after a while. But guys, if you guys help me here, always, I'm going to really appreciate. Okay, but I hope that this video, guys, is going to be interesting for you. I want to make this video just so you guys have an idea about the second phase here in terms of timing stuff, you know. Guys, I show even the equipments by each team that I used. And what I'm going to do here is going to be very simple. I'm going to put, listen now, I'm going to put so if I go here, I'm going to put the codes from each team that I used, okay? Because then it's gonna be easy for you to check about what I did, you know, not just about time. So let's say here, I go to show this, I go to generate the code, then I have this code here for this one, you know. I'm going to show the code for each of my team here. I'm gonna put these codes totally available for you, all right? But anyway, thank you very much. Subscribe here to my channel, leave your message, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us. They call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How serendipitous! All because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land!
Oh, you are quite a captivating thought. I fight to defend my soul! One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this.
Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows entangled. The choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those goofballs.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
Observe. How will you transform this world?